very good. Thank you for sharing that. 2 points, if I just may build on them quickly, and then I don't want to talk too much, but 2 points. And one is what you're saying is that as we go forward, and not only in this community, but in communities throughout America, if we are to recover and rebuild and rebound, we need exactly what you're talking about. We need folks who are able to be retired to contribute to their communities as they are doing. There are so many ways to contribute to America's recovery. One of the most important ways, perhaps the most important in virtually any context, is by nurturing our young people. That could be by serving as a role model, taking care of one's grandchildren to some extent, providing a positive example. That's absolutely essential. Because the young people today, we're all of us at some point, if we're not already retired, at some point we're going to be retired, and Social Security and Medicare are facing a bleak future. We need those young people out there innovating, creating opportunities, making money to support us. Secondly, the point you raised, and this is true also of immigrants to our country, when people are in a given place, sometimes we just kind of take things for granted. It's not a condemnation of those who are already in a place, but someone such as yourself who comes to a new place, is going to have fresh eyes. And that's why your perspective, it's one of the reasons why your perspective is so valuable. And that's also true of immigrants. They come here and they often see things that we, or native-born Americans, don't see. They go into neighborhoods that we see as lost or just declining, and they revitalize them. And they are a real asset to our country. Now, just very briefly, today, retirement ages are increasing. And just as an aside, 10 years ago, 46% of those individuals between 60 and 64 were working. Because of the hit that so many people took in terms of their stock market holdings and their retirement nest egg and so forth, now 55% of our folks aged 60 to 64 are in the workforce. It's common to hear people talking about working to 67, 68, 69, maybe even 70. And in the younger generations, those retirement ages are going to go up. And we're all going to live longer, which is a beautiful thing. Some of us in this room will easily see our 100th birthday, which I was speaking to some kids in New York last week, and I said, most of you will probably get to be 100 years old, even if you don't think it's possible. And with that comes all kinds of wonderful things, because our actuarial tables haven't been calibrated to take that into account. But we're living longer and better than ever before, and some folks are busier in retirement, being retired, contributing to family, community, and country than they were in the workplace. So, God bless you for your contributions. Does anyone else have anything to share?
Well, I really appreciate what you've been saying. I think it supports a lot of what we're trying to do here. And it's really nice to hear a fresh voice come from the outside and say that we're on the right track. And I'm real excited when I hear people like you come in and take a fresh look at our community. And it also supports, some of the data that's out there that says what young people are looking for in a place to live, or exactly what you're talking about. Scenic beauty is the first thing that people looking for, wanting to live in a small town. Scenic beauty, safety, affordability, place to raise kids, good schools, all those things that you've been talking about are actually what the statistics show young people want to live, where they want to live in small towns. Whereas big cities, they're looking for a whole different kind of thing. People that want to live in big cities are looking for something totally different than what they're looking for in small cities, and you obviously recognize that. And I think that some small towns try to be something that they're not, and try to compete with the big cities, and then I think they're going to fail, because they're not going to get the big city lights and the activities, all those great things that the big cities can offer. And I think that we have to just realize who we are and promote who we are and value who we are, because what we have is what people are looking for if they're looking for a small town. And we shouldn't try to attract people that are looking for a big city, because we're only going to keep them for a year or two, and then they're going to go on and build their resume. So we got to create kinds of communities that really will attract those people and stay here. So everything you're saying is right on, and I really appreciate your offers too, because we've been kind of thinking a lot and talking a lot, but we haven't got to the next stage of developing this website or these promotional materials, and I think your offer might get us there. So I appreciate that too.
Well, sir, the thing is that talk can be cheap. passionately what I'm saying, but there are limits to talk. So I'm putting, on a very modest level, my money where my mouth is. So let's proceed, and let's make things happen together.
Yep.
I'm honored to be part of your team, sir.
Great. Thank you.
Well, again, thanks for coming tonight, and feel free to grab some of those snacks that were provided by Dominic on the way out.
Thank you.
All right.